Hello, Brenham ISD employees and staff. Welcome to our Brenham ISD eCourse for October. We are very excited to bring to you this eCourse that you are taking on your own time. We did our Geek Week session this past October, and in case you weren't able to make it, you can join us for this eCourse. So we're going to show you the tips and tricks and awesomeness of using YouTube and how to use it in your classroom. So the first thing you have to do is go to YouTube. So youtube.com, it's spelled youtube.com. And in the upper right hand corner, you want to make sure that you're signed in first to your Chrome account. Second, you want to make sure that you go to YouTube settings and you can start a new channel. You want to make sure that you start a new channel so that you can upload videos on your own time and that you can keep your playlists and keep all your subscriptions all in one place on your YouTube account. If I go back to the home button over here on my tabs, I can go back to my account and I can actually upload a video from right here. So if I click upload, I can upload from here, or I can go into my channel and I can also upload from here as well directly to my channel. So if I click upload, I can choose a video straight from my computer if I want to. I also have 3 settings. I can change it to public, unlisted, or private. If it's public, anybody on YouTube can find it. If it's unlisted, I get to share out the link to whomever I want to see it. And if it's private, it's only for me and it's housed right here on YouTube, but nobody else has access to that file. The other parts I have is I can import from my Google account. I can also do a live stream. So if I was doing this for a presentation, I want other people to see it, I can do a live stream. I can also do a webcam capture, which is pretty sweet. So it syncs with the webcam that you have built in on your computer. I can also do a photo slideshow and annotate on top of that. And I can also have access to a video editor. So what we're going to do is we can upload our video and we can go to the video editor. What's neat about the built-in video editor is you have a lot of different options. You can add subtitles, CC, you can do photos and add music that's already built into YouTube onto your video. You can cut and do transitional slides. You can also add text to your video. Once you create this video and save it, it'll post directly to your YouTube account. Let's go back into our home button. And let's talk about downloading and sharing a video. So if I find a video that I want, let's just type in a video up here. So let's type in Elmo and just find like a Sesame Street Elmo video. I'll just do this 2-minute one right here. What you can do, there's Elmo, hey. You can go in front of the Y on YouTube and you can actually type in right here, SS, and then click enter on your keyboard, and that'll take you to a website called savefrom.net. What's great about this website is this is the last and best website that we encourage you guys to use if you do need to download a YouTube video. What happens is it goes right in here, it does its little magic, and it lets you download the video. While this is loading up, make sure that you don't click any other buttons on the screen. Be very careful. Just stay right here in the box. Good, it's here. So here's the video. Here's the green download button, and that's all you want to deal with in this nice little rectangle. Don't touch anything else on this website. Click download, it'll download to your computer and you can save it to your hard drive, or you can actually drag and drop it into your Google Drive for later use and sharing out with your students or anybody else in the district. Okay, so that's called SaveFrom. You can actually come to savefrom.net on your own and just paste in the link from YouTube if you wanted to do it that way as well. Okay, let's go back to YouTube. So www.youtube.com. And let's look at subscribing to our channel. So down here we have a bunch of subscriptions. I encourage you to look up any kind of education websites that are really good. Kids TV 123 is a really good subscription to find. Here at the subscription is just like their channel. So it's kind of like your channel, but this is their channel. So these are the videos that they post to the channel, so you can check out their videos and watch them. If I want to subscribe to a channel, I have the subscription over here. So this is what it looks like when it's not subscribed. If I want to subscribe, I click on it and now I'm subscribed, and it'll pop up over here, my subscriptions. Why would you want a subscription? Well, you want to keep up to date with their greatest, latest, and newest videos that subscription channel posts. So you can always watch those and check those out, and you always have them over here to the left side of your screen. Let's say you're actually in a video. So for instance, like this video right here, by Kids 1, 2, 3. And if I scroll down, I can see the subscription button here as well. So you can subscribe in multiple places on YouTube. And I can subscribe to that channel, which is, the video is called Count by Twos, and the channel or the subscription is Kids TV 1, 2, 3. So that's just a good way to check out some really cool channels brought to you by companies or education centers or people in general, and that's their channels. Like PBS Kids has a good one, Edutopia has a good one too. So check those out. Let's talk about making a playlist. The first time you want to make a playlist, you have to be in a video. So I'm in this video, and down here you see the add to button. Well, that's for making a playlist. If I click on add to, I can see all my playlists that I've already created. You won't have those options. You'll just have one default one that says, I think, watch later or something like that. What you want to do is you want to click on new playlist, and you can name it, let's say this is math period 1. So you have math period 1 that you want to save this nice playlist to save all the videos you find on YouTube. You would create that playlist, and now you have a new playlist. So that video has been added to that playlist. So here it is. It'll pop up right here on your left menu screen at the top for the first time, and then it's going to pop into my playlist. If I click on my playlist, here's all the playlists I've made. And if I go to one of the playlists that I've already created, like Chloe Learn, you can just check out this playlist. Over here to the right, I have a bunch of options. I can play all my videos at once. I can also repeat my playlist or shuffle my playlist as well. Again, you go to playlist, you find the playlist that you want to look at, and you have multiple options as well. You can play all, so I can play all these videos in order. I can also share this playlist with another teacher. So if I share this with them, I click on share, copy that link, and send it to that teacher, and so they have access to that playlist. What's cool is if you want another teacher to have access to your playlist, instead of them just having it and when you add videos, they don't get to see that, you can actually add them as collaborator to your playlist. So if I go to playlist settings, and I go to collaborate, if I make this a collaborative playlist where they can be a contributor to my playlist, if I share out the link and get the link, I can give that to them, and we can both upload videos at the same exact time to one playlist. So it's kind of like a Google Doc where you can both work on the same document at the same time, which is really neat, especially for education purposes. I can also add videos to my playlist from here, so I can search YouTube and add any videos to my playlist. Once I have a playlist, then I'm ready to play it. I can play it in class, I can do whatever, I can play all, and I have access to those videos. Let's go to the bonus tools that we have for you now. So if I scroll down, I have my playlist. I'm going to go up to the top, and I'm going to click on my URL tab. I'm going to copy, so Control C if you want to. And I'm going to try a couple of our bonus websites that we have for you. And they're also in our presentation. I'll show you how to get to this in a second. So we have View Pure, Save From, I already showed you. Save From is that download site where you can download the video. We have Off Liberty, TubeChop, Edpuzzle, and EduCanon. So let me show you View Pure first. If I go to viewpure.com and I paste in that URL I have, Control V, and I click Purify, what View Pure does is it takes that video and it gets rid of all the commercials, all the ads, and all the distractions around your video. So you have great access to your video that you can show your students without all those other distractions. You would show this whole class, and you would show this one video at a time. The bad thing about going away from YouTube and taking it and putting it in View Pure is you lose the play all option. So you don't have the option to play all, but you do have the opportunity to play a clean video without ads or distractions. And so every time you would want to do this, you just go back to viewpure.com and paste in your URL, and you have access to that. Again, you can't share this out with your students and have them watch it on the Chromebooks because that video has not been downloaded, so it still has ties to YouTube. The next one is, of course, save from, so you can download. So you would just paste in that URL. It does its magic, and then you can download from there. Let's check out Off Liberty. Off Liberty does the same thing. It's a downloading site. But what Off Liberty does, if I paste it in, click off, is it's going to take it from an MP4 format and change it to an MP3 format, which means it takes it from a video format to just audio format. So let's say I want a YouTube video, but I don't really care about the video aspect. I just want like a movie quote, or I want a song from that video. I would just download it as an MP3. So right here it says right click. You don't need to right click to save it as a link. You would left click, and if I left click, it's going to go straight to my downloads and download that video as an MP3 audio format. The next one is TubeChop. If I take that URL and I paste it in and I click search, what TubeChop does is it has that video, and then I can choose my start point and I can choose my stop point and pause it, and then I can do chop it. And what TubeChop does is it makes it a shorter video, and whenever I push start, it'll start the video where I want it to start, and I'll end the video where I want it to end, and I have a shareable link that I can share with other teachers. Next one, and the last one I'm going to talk about, is Edpuzzle. Edpuzzle and Educate are kind of the same. What Edpuzzle does is once you start your free account, you can paste in your URL from YouTube, and you can actually choose stopping points and question points. So you get to choose where in the video you want your video to stop. Pose a question. They have multiple choice, true and false, stuff like that. And then you have your students ready to go. You would have this up. You would push play, and then the video will stop where you want to stop, and your students get to be asked that question by the video, and they can answer those quiz questions. It also keeps track of how many you get right and how many you get wrong during the video. So it's a great way to make your lessons and your videos more interactive. So instead of showing them a 20-minute science video, you can make a 20-minute science video interactive with stopping points and question stems. Again, we are at BrennanISD.net. If you go on the departments, we are technology. We have two great websites for you. We have our BISD Wired website, and we also have our Daily Tech blog. If you go to our website, we have all the video resources that you would need, but if you go over here to Geek Week and click on Geek Week on the main tab, we have last month's eCourse right here and information, and we also have our eCourse that we did for October, the YouTube one. So we also have some other videos in here that you can watch, but all the information I just went over you have access to, and the bonus websites I just talked about in this video. Good luck with your eCourse. Thank you so much for joining us, and we love having you here in Brennan ISD.